ShredMentor Challenge of the Day number 30. Today we're going to be using more sweeps, more diminished sevenths, and we're going to be doing something a little bit similar to one of the previous ones where we did kind of a long sweep and two small sweeps and then came back on a long sweep. But this time we're going to be doing some position shifting as well. Alright, and here's basically what we're going to be doing. Like yesterday's Challenge of the Day, we're also going to be in A harmonic minor, but we're going to be starting from the 4. Okay, remember those notes are 2, 4, 6, and 7 from the scale. So we're going to start from the 4, which is A, B, C, D. All right, we're going to use a 5-string, that is 7-note, long sweep, and basically here's what it's going to work like. Okay, so what's basically going on here is I'm doing a long sweep from D, and here I'm starting to do the sort of Yngwie Malmsteen 4-finger sweep. And just keep moving up 3 frets every time. Here's where I go back to the long sweep shape. Now I go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I do the little 4-finger sweep again. Now I go up to 19, and this is where I come back. And I just finish on E. All right, so a little slower. And I'm actually using my ring finger for that last note, as I realized I didn't do that the first time. But that's basically what's going on there. It's actually kind of the same exact sequence as what we did with the previous thing, where we did the little small turnaround sweeps and then the long sweeps. So it's a nice way of lengthening things and keeping things a little bit more interesting rather than just, you know, your... Instead of just, you know, up and down the same sweeps all the time, it can get kind of boring. Even if you're doing it and you're excited by it, the listener's probably more bored than you would be, because it is exciting to do sweep arpeggios. But if you're just doing the same thing all the time, that's just one sequence. You are using a sequence, but you're overusing a sequence. So this is another way of using that and making it a little bit more exciting, because you've got a lot of position shifts. And it's a nice kind of intermediate level for moving up and down the fretboard, because at least with the diminished seventh, you're just moving up 3 frets, or down, you know, in this case. So feel free to twist and turn this a little bit too. Don't feel like it has to be exactly like that, but that's the basic idea. And to be honest, I kind of pulled it out of my ass a little bit about as far as which positions I went to. I could have just, you know, so you can kind of move up and down 3 frets at a time, however you like. I would just keep the rhythm intact. So do 1 long sweep, 2 small sweeps, and then 1 long sweep back. And that's, you can do it in any order too if you want, really. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in, as long as you have enough sub beats to fulfill the rhythmic requirements of whatever time signature you're in, you know. But anyway, you give it a try, and I'll see you again tomorrow.